God's like, you've had your way, and this hasn't worked out at all, and now we're gonna have my way. Now the text says, I will provide for myself a king. God says, I will seek for myself a man after my own heart. How much does this matter to God? It matters to God in every way. Once again, okay, notice, man's way, give us a king, give us a king. Our way, give us a king. God's like, you're gonna have your way. We're seeing this again in God's word, okay? The ways of God are not the ways of man. Israel's like, we want a tall guy. We want a guy who's good in battle. We want a guy who looks the part. We want a guy with success and intellect, a guy who the people will look at and be like, yeah, we follow him. God's like, you can have your way, but listen, the ways of God are not the ways of man. You know what happens in our lives? So often in our lives, we pull out our map of our life and we kind of hand it before God. And our map in our life is usually, here's point A, here's point B, and there's a straight line in between A and B, and it's all blessing and happiness, and there's no ups or downs, no bumps, no curves, and we're like, A, B, God bless my map. I speak the truth, don't I? This is the way I see my life going. This is how I want it to be. I don't want any kind of ups and downs. I don't want any curves. A, B, God, you bless, because surely that's the God you are. Make my life the way I want it to be. And God's like, well, it's not exactly how it's gonna go, because my version of your map, yeah, it has A, and yes, it has B, but there are some turns along the way, and there are some ups, and there are some downs, and there will be some hard times, and there will be some weather changes, and there will be some, and so you're gonna get to B, but it just won't be the way you think it's going to be, right? And this is called the will of God. And we're like, but see, the mature Christian says, but I'm okay with God's will because God always knows best. People, Saul, God, David, because he wants a man or a woman who is passionately after his own heart. So just let that truth sink in. Just let it sink in. God is not impressed with the world, loved ones. God is impressed with the heart after his